Edmond here for Winners and Winers, trying to make you a better. And man, I've been doing great baseball. I think I'm on a 13-3, 13-2, 14-3, something like that. I was 11-2 a couple days ago, and then kind of up and down. And of course, I had the Florida Panthers, so I got the hockey bet right as well. And I kind of pat myself on the back. I had called the Panthers right after the trade deadline, and they picked up a couple of key pieces. I said, that's it. The Florida Panthers are going to win. They're going to win it all, and they did. So good for the Florida Panthers. Boy, Canada must be pissed. Just saying. All right. Let's talk some football, shall we? Over-under number for the Green Bay Packers is 9.5. So those of you not familiar with how this works, an over-under bet, the bookie sets the number, and you are betting either over or under that number. So I've looked at all the games on the Packers schedule, and I've got a pick for you. All right. So, and by the way, these are fun bets to make in small amounts at the beginning of the year. And if you hit a few, then you get this bonus pot of money at the end of the regular season. And it gives you a little kitty that you can kind of use on the postseason. It's something that I do every year. It just makes it fun to sort of, games that otherwise, some Thursday night game that you normally wouldn't care about, or some, early Sunday game you wouldn't care about. It makes it more interesting if you're not a fantasy football person. But anyway, I digress. So the Packers, last time we saw them, they had a nice lead on the 49ers in the divisional round after destroying, in the floor with the Dallas Cowboys in Jerry World the week before. So expectations are high for the Green Bay Packers. They open the season at the Eagles. The Eagles are too much in Philadelphia, opening game. I think we get an L there for the Packers. And then they are at the Colts, who I think are going to kind of suck. I don't understand why they fired Mike Vrabel. He's got to be one of the top coaches in the NFL, and they let him go. I don't get it. So they're going to win. I'm sorry, that's the Titans. Sorry. They're going to win at the Colts because the Colts suck. For all the same reasons I said about the Titans, they get a win there. That makes them 2-1. They get the Vikings next. And I just, rivalry game. I'm going to give the Vikings the early win here. Sam Darnold is going to be playing quarterback probably. And I just think the feisty defense gets after Green Bay a little bit. And they take a loss at Lambeau. Rare, but I'm going to say yes. Then they're at the Rams. That's a loss. The Rams are going to be so much better than people are expecting, like they were last year. They go to the Cardinals, who stink. They get a win. They get the Texans. I think the Texans, man, with the addition of Stephon Diggs, boy, that's going to be a tough team. But I'm going to give them the win at Lambeau. At the Jaguars, that's a win. Now we get a little bit of a tough stretch. They get the Lions and take the loss. They're at Bears. Divisional, I'm going to say they lose that one. 49ers come to town. The 49ers own the Green Bay Packers. Even when the Packers had a big lead on them at the end of the season last year in the playoffs, 49ers came back to win, hang another L on them. Dolphins, they get a win at Lions. That is going to be a loss there. The Lions are much too much for them at Detroit. At the Seahawks, they get a win. At the Saints, they get a win over the Derek Carr-led Saints. At the Vikings, they get a win, and at the Bears, and then the Bears come to town to close out the season. They get a win. That gives them 10 wins on the season, so I am over. And there could be a couple others they sneak out here. I have high expectations for the Green Bay Packers. They are up for the number of 9.5. I'm Edmond for Winners and Winers, trying to make you a better.